children. We are going with our motion and time lesson. So yesterday itself I told for you that we are having 7 types of motions. Yesterday the very important two we discussed are uniform and non-uniform motion. Uniform motion, okay? Uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion. One is uniform motion, the other one is non-uniform motion. Yesterday I gave you the example, a car moving equal distance in equal intervals of time, and the other car B, is traveling unequal distance in equal intervals of the time. When we are taking in uniform motion, time will be equal and also the distance traveled is also equal. Okay, when you are taking non-uniform motion, time is equal but the distance traveled is unequal. So, what is the definition of uniform motion and what is the definition of non-uniform motion? The objects which are moving equal distance in equal intervals of time. The objects moving equal distance in equal intervals of time is called as uniform motion. Non-uniform motion, the objects which are moving equal distance, unequal distance in equal intervals of time. The distance variation was there. So this is known as uniform motion and this is known as non-uniform motion. Here some examples are written on the board. You try to guess which is a uniform motion and which is a non-uniform motion. See here, movements of hands of a clock. We can see that when we are taking a wall clock, the seconds, minutes and hours hands, will they move in uniform motion or non-uniform motion? We can see that they always move in uniform motion. They always move in uniform motion. You can see that one. A boy cycling in a crowded place. If a boy is moving in on a highway, a national highway, if a boy is riding the cycle, no disturbances will be there. Why? Because no people will disturb him. So, he is going in an uniform motion. But you see here, a boy cycling in a crowded place means many people will be there. He has to just avoid them and move. So, here you can see that it is a non-uniform motion. Okay, it is a non-uniform motion. Movement of housefly. Did you see any time the houseflies or butterflies sitting at a one particular place for few seconds? No. Now I am seeing on this flower means next they will be on that flower. Next here, or in our house also from here to there to here, there to means we cannot say the time exactly. It sat on my head for a half second or on that flower for some second. So that is also, it won't have a particular time. So we will say that movement of a housefly is a non-uniform motion. Movement of a housefly is non-uniform motion. The fan in an air cooler running at a fixed speed. Running at a fixed speed. If you are taking a fan is fixed at a particular point and the 3 blades will rotate at a particular point. So we will say that it is an uniform motion. Okay, in this lesson we will have more examples like that, and interesting it will be a train entering into a railway station. Okay, a train entering into a railway station. We can see that it comes in an uniform motion. Next, kite in the air. Do you know how the kite at a particular point will it fly? No, according to the wind direction, always there is change in the position of the kite. So, we will say that it is a non-uniform motion. Then, rotation of the earth, we can see that it is a uniform motion. So, he gave here total 7 examples for you and asked us to find us which is in uniform motion and which is in non-uniform motion. See here, movement of hands of a clock is uniform motion. A boy cycling in a crowded place. If he is on the highway, we will say that he is moving in uniform, but he is in crowded place, so we are telling that non-uniform motion. Movement of a housefly, it is a non-uniform motion. The fan in an air cooler running at a fixed speed is called as uniform motion. A train entering into a railway station is uniform motion. Kite in the air is a non-uniform motion. Rotation in the earth is a uniform motion. You have to fill this which are uniform and which are non-uniform in your classwork, that is textbook. You have to fill this in your textbook. It is very, very important. Now I hope you understood this uniform and non-uniform motion. Still some more. I completed in 7. 2 types of motions are completed. Now we are having what are the